It seems that a lot of people are confused about where to go for certain things within the Weight Watcher app or the WW app, depending on what you call it. So I'm just going to do a quick rundown here of everything that I have noticed on the app. If you have anything to add, please feel free to add them in the comments. I'm happy to see those things, but I'm going to try and go as quick as I can here. You can always back this video up to watch again if you need to. So starting on your homepage here, you've got your day at a glance here, so you can see how many weekly points you have remaining, daily, how many you've used, and then it breaks you down into categories for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and water if you're tracking your water. To look for a food, you have the barcode scanner, which allows you to scan your foods. If you want to search for a food, you can search for it here. So let's say I'm looking at the Kroger pimento cheese dip here. I'm going to click on that. To change the serving size, I always weigh in grams. You can go here and then you can kind of toggle this and it'll change how many points it is based on how much you're tracking. You track your meal time, whether it's a snack, morning meal, midday meal, or your evening meal. It does give the nutritional information down here so you can compare that to make sure that it matches. Okay. And then you can track your food or you can add it to your plan. Let's go back here and then hit cancel and go back to my main page. Underneath that, you have your weight tracking. So if you tap on that, it's going to show you a chart of where you're at. Okay. And it's going to show your weight, how much you've gained or lost. Activity kind of does the same thing. It's going to tell you how many steps you've taken if you have your Apple Health or your Fitbit or anything connected to it. And then you can look by points, how many points you've earned back. You can look by steps. You can look by minutes. And then you've got your weekly trend. You do have some workouts down here that you have access to, which is awesome. It's partner classes. And then if you want to track an activity, so say you were on the elliptical, let's say medium intensity, and you can put how many minutes. Let's say we did this for 20 minutes. It shows you that you would earn 2 points for that activity, and then you can track it. I'm not going to track it because I wasn't on the elliptical. So that's that part. Sleep. I don't use the sleep tracker. I track my sleep a different way. I have a CPAP and it measures my sleep. So, but you can track your sleep in here if you want to worry with that. You have your getting started guide here, and this tells you about your points and how to follow your points. It tells you about 0 point foods. You can actually click the link there to view your 0 point foods, and it lists them by name under each category. So that's really helpful as well. Let's go back. You do get some little tips down here, so you can click on those. You have some recipes that come up down here. You've got some sales that come up at the bottom. Okay, so that's your main page. If I hit the little target down here at the bottom, it has any challenges that you've joined here, so you can track your progress. And then it has a blue dot on each day that you are in your healthy eating zone, which is 8 points below your daily points or 10 points above your daily points. So any day that you have tracked and you have that goal hit, it will show that there. So for me, it's 33 to 51 points because I get 41 points daily. Okay, so that's your journey page, your target page. If I go to the next one at the bottom here, that's our recipes. So for recipes, you have saved recipes. So if I click on that, it goes to the recipes that I have saved within the Weight Watcher app. Created by you. So if I click there, it has all of these recipes that I've created. And then create a recipe that helps you build the recipes. And then it also has some suggestions down here for you, which is really cool to look at every once in a while. And then you also have the availability to choose like a main ingredient that you have in your fridge. So if I have shrimp, I can click on shrimp and I can hit view recipes, and it's going to bring up recipes with shrimp. And then you've got starter recipes, which are awesome for beginners. Popular recipes, awesome for everybody. Best breakfast, lunch to love, etc. So all these different categories. And of course, you can just search for recipes as well. And then you've got your connect tab at the bottom, on the bottom right. And this has different groups that you can join. It's kind of a social media for WW. I'm going to go back to my main page here, and then my menu. And this is a couple things that a lot of people don't realize. You have the Find a Workshop. So you can actually join workshops virtually or in person if you pay for them. It has the recipes, it takes you to the same page that the tab does. Restaurants is a big one that people don't realize is here. So if you click on restaurants, you can actually sort by points. So let's say I have 5 to 7 points that I'm going to use for my lunch, and I plan on going to Taco Bell. I can type in Taco Bell, and it's going to bring up everything that's within that 5 to 7 points. Likewise, you can also just search by the restaurant name. If we're going to Applebee's, it shows what their menu items are and how many points it is. Okay, now keep an eye on this too, because some of these are shareable, and so it might list it per serving. So you want to make sure you know what a serving is and go in and toggle that. Let's go back to the menu here. You've got your food, your weekly plan. So if you look at your weekly plan, you can actually plan your meals right within the app here. I don't use this part. I use something else for meal planning, but if you want to, it's awesome. It's a great tool. Again, you've got your 0 point foods here. That takes you to the same place that it did when we were in the guide. You've got audio coaching, guys. I cannot stress this enough. Go to your audio coaching. You've got 5-minute coaching. So you've got like 1, 2, 3 minute listening segments here, and then you have daily listening. So there are different things in here, sleep music, meditation. There's some great stuff in here, you guys, definitely. Manage eating, help for stress. There's a whole bunch of different things in here that you can definitely look through. You've got quick access to your food tracker, activity tracker, and sleep tracker. You got your Weight Watcher program guide, which is the same thing that I had showed you before. Back in my menu. 24/7 live coaching. This is where you can chat with somebody that belongs to the WW team. Just make sure that you're using common sense when you talk to them too, because some people have gotten some wrong information, I guess, but or maybe it's an interpretation, I'm not sure, but the live coaching is there to help you. They're great. I have never had a problem with them. They've been awesome. And then you've got the WW shop. The WW shop is going to take you to where you can purchase all of these wonderful snacks and stuff right here, have them shipped right to your home. You can also get these things from a meeting. You can go prior to the meeting. If you don't pay for meetings, you can still go and purchase snacks. You just can't stay for the meeting. But that is one way to get away around the shipping costs. But the shipping costs like $8.99. It's not much, especially if you're buying like $50 worth of stuff, right? So, and then there's always like some kind of coupon code that you can use in there as well. So those are just a few things that I have noticed. Again, you've also got this little plus down here at the bottom right, that blue plus, and that's going to give you quick access to your trackers as well. Okay. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm happy to help. If you have any other tips that you want to share with us that I didn't touch on in here in this quick little video, please let us know in the comments. Thank you.